Verse 10 to 14. The servant sets out with 10 camels, taking with him gifts for the potential bride and her family. He arrives at the town of Nahor, where he prays for God's guidance. Before he has even finished praying, a young woman named Rebecca comes to the well to draw water. Verse 15 to 21. The servant asks Rebecca for a drink of water, and she graciously gives him one. He then offers her gifts of gold and silver jewelry, and she invites him to stay with her family. The servant thanks God for leading him to the right woman. Verse 22 to 27. The servant meets Rebecca's family and explains his mission. He tells them how Abraham has been blessed by God, and how he hopes that Rebecca will become Isaac's wife. Rebecca's brother Laban and father Bethuel agree to the marriage, seeing it as a sign of God's favor. Hello and good day. Welcome to our video channel, God's Promises. And today's video will be Genesis 24. Let's get started now. Genesis 24 is a chapter that tells the story of how Abraham's servant found a wife for Isaac. The chapter is filled with rich symbolism and meaningful details, so let's explore it verse by verse to uncover its true meaning. Verse 1 to 4. Abraham was now old and his son Isaac was still unmarried. Abraham sends his servant to find a wife for Isaac among his own people, making him swear an oath to not take a wife for Isaac from among the Canaanites. This is because Abraham wanted Isaac's wife to share his faith and cultural heritage. Verse 5 to 9. The servant asks Abraham how he will know which woman to choose, and Abraham tells him that God will send his angel ahead of him to guide him. The servant then swears to carry out his mission faithfully. Verse 28 to 32. The servant gives Rebekah more gifts, and they all sit down to eat. The servant again thanks God for leading him to the right woman. Rebekah's family asks if she can stay with them for 10 days before leaving, but the servant insists on leaving immediately. Verse 33 to 49. The servant convinces Rebekah's family to let her leave with him, and they set out on the journey back to Isaac. Along the way, the servant tells Rebekah about Isaac and his family, and she agrees to become his wife. They arrive at Isaac's camp, where he is waiting in the field. Verse 50 to 61. Isaac sees the caravan approaching and goes to meet them. The servant tells him about his journey and how he has found Rebekah. Isaac is overjoyed and marries Rebekah. This union is seen as a fulfillment of God's promise to bless Abraham's descendants. Verse 62 to 67. Isaac and Rebekah fall in love and Isaac is comforted after the death of his mother, Sarah. Overall, this chapter is filled with symbolism and themes that are central to the biblical narrative. The obedience of the servant, the faith of Abraham, and the providence of God are all highlighted. The story of Isaac and Rebekah also foreshadows the coming of Christ and the relationship between Christ and his church. Thank you for watching. Please share with us your favorite Bible verse below in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help our channel grow. Looking forward to see you back here for our next video. Always take good care.